First, you got to ask yourself the question, what got you bike commuting in the first place, right? Bike blogger here. Topic of the day. It's kind of windy right now. Top of the day. Losing the bike mojo. Are you losing the bike commuting mojo? Then this video's for you. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So if you're losing the motivation to bike commute, or you feel like you just don't have it in you anymore, you're just not interested in, it's like this crosswalk, let's just go, there's nobody around. You're losing the mojo, you're losing it. You're like, oh, it's just a hassle, or you're always finding excuses for yourself for not riding your bike to work. Let's go this way. Woo, what was that? What was that? I heard something back there. I don't know what that was. That was kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. It's dark right now. It's late. Okay, so first you got to ask yourself the question, what got you bike commuting in the first place, right? What was it that motivated you to bike commute in the first place? And don't say bike blogger, but you can say bike blogger, but that's okay. What got you motivated to go bike commuting in the first place? And you want to kind of cling to that. Figure out what excited you about it, you know? Was it a new bike? Was that what really got you into it? Is that the answer? Am I telling you to go out and buy a new bicycle? Am I giving you permission to go buy a new bike? Hey, you know, money won't solve all problems, guys. Money will not solve all problems. Should you upgrade your bike? Should you get something new and fancy for your bike that might motivate you? Should you get some cool gadgets or something? Sure, you can get all this sort of stuff to try to motivate yourself, to give you a reason or an incentive, you know, to start bike commuting again or bike commuting more often. Another approach is, I'm not telling you to give up, but maybe, you know, plan your bike commuting. I always talk about the weather, right, guys? You know, maybe just only bike to work once or twice a week, depending on the weather. You know, you pick those best days that you know are going to be good days, and don't even bother trying to deal with, oh, it looks like there might be rain tomorrow, and then planning to ride, but you're not sure. I mean, you can prepare for all this stuff, guys. You can get the rain jacket and all that other stuff or whatever you need, but it might be that even then, even if you got the stuff to do it, you may be so, I don't know what the term is, unmotivated, you know, demoralized to go ride your bike because at the very beginning of the commute in the morning, it's just downpour, like a huge storm, you know. You didn't expect it or nothing, you know. You knew there was a chance of rain, but then, you know, it just kind of turned you off a lot. And you're like, yeah, I got all the stuff, but then there's going to be a bigger hassle. I'm going to do more laundry when I get home, or I'm going to have to, you know, you're starting to make up excuses now for yourself, right? Or I need to leave earlier in the day. I mean, you can plan for all this stuff, guys. And I highly recommend to just stick to a routine. That's the best way to, you know, do anything in life. Now, bike commuting is different, obviously, because it does rely a lot on the weather. So, you know, winter comes around, you start making excuses. You're like, it's too cold. I slipped on the ice, I hurt myself, I'm injured. I got a cold, I'm feeling sick. Hey, this is okay. It's okay, guys. I'm giving you permission to not bike commute sometimes, because sometimes it's not the best idea to go ride your bike in below freezing temperatures, you know, when you're sick or whatnot, you know. It's okay, guys, it's okay. If it looks like it's really icy outside, you don't have those studded tires, you like to ride real fast, don't put yourself in a situation where you might get yourself hurt. It's okay, it's okay. But I do highly recommend trying to stick to some sort of routine. Always go ride your bike Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, or, you know, Monday, Thursday, whatever, you know. But go back to, just think back in the past, you know. Your life is probably different now, maybe you started bike commuting, you know, when you were just a little kid, you know, when you were a teenager, when you was in college or something, you know. And then you rode for a while, but now, I don't know, maybe you're 40, 50, 60, 70, I don't know. You're retired, I don't know. you don't have a job to go to anymore, you know, or you work from home or something, right? So you don't have a reason, you don't feel like you have a reason to do it anymore, but you can still do it, you know, you can still do it. We can play pretend, you know, like I'm pretending to go to a job that I no longer have, but it's okay. You know, maybe you got a new job, it's somewhere else, you gotta drive. You could actually drive part way. I know it's silly, right? You drive part way to your job, park somewhere, I don't know, in a local park or something nearby. Get out, get your bike out, and ride to work from the park to your job. And then after work, you ride your bike back to the park where you parked your car. As long as it's a safe place, you're okay with leaving your car there all those hours, and the city's okay with that. You know, you'll do a partial commute. I think I talked about this before, years ago, about just getting into bike commuting. You know, if you just, you know, you live too far away from your job. But yeah, just these sort of things, you gotta kind of compromise a little bit. I understand. You know, you got to try to get back into it. But you got to figure out, this is a personal question, really. You got to figure out what was that spark? What was that thing that really got you into it? And now why are you no more, you know, maybe there's something else going on in your life, right? I mean, I'm not telling you to dig real deep, but think about it, you know, it depends. You know, it depends on what is it that's actually, what's that thing you're trying to get over? You know, that thing that's like stopping you from doing it. Now, I know a lot of the people who watch my channel like, well, what are you talking about? I'm loving bike commuting. But it's just like anything else, you know. In life, you got to really, bike commuting is very much, I won't say a lifestyle, but it's really a thing where it's just like, in my opinion, in my experience, it's really been a thing for me. And I haven't been bike commuting for a long time, guys. I've been bike commuting for over 10 years, but that's not a really long time. You know, I've not been regularly bike commuting for like decades. You know, I'm sure some people who might watch my videos may be of those sort of, you know, that elite group of people that have been doing it for half their lives or something. But that's not me, guys. That's not me. And I'm a bike blogger, right? So, I mean, there's probably a lot of people out there that bike a lot more than me, of course, that don't even, you know, use YouTube or whatever. I just happen to be one of the more long-standing YouTube bike commuters, but there's a lot of great YouTube bike commuting channels too. You can check out, of course, on the interwebs. But I like to, you know, bring you along so you can kind of get the experience of riding a bike around town, you know, and show you it's okay, it's not unsafe particularly, you know. You follow the rules of the road when it's practical, when it makes sense, you know, use your own common sense. We go this way. I mean, I personally like to ride down one-way streets going the wrong way. Just like, I'm lying, guys, I'm lying, I'm sorry. I do this all the time. I keep thinking, oh, when there's like no traffic around, I keep thinking this is a two-way street. This is not a two-way street. I gotta do it more. I gotta turn around. So even BikeBlogger makes mistakes sometimes. It's okay. It's okay, guys. But anyway, so yeah, how to get the mojo back? How to get it back? Complicated question, but I hope I got you thinking some more about it. Like, got you thinking about what could I do? Should I wait for this guy? I'm gonna wait for this guy. I'm gonna let him go. Let him go. Because sometimes that's the answer. You know, you just gotta slow down. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't, what was the Ferris Bueller saying? Life moves pretty fast. You don't slow down and look around a little while, you might miss it or something like, I don't know how it goes. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. But anyways, well, there's a bike shop right there. There's a bikes in there, guys. You get yourself a new bike. Get yourself a new bike. Get yourself motivated, guys. I don't know. What do you guys do? What do you guys do to get that mojo back? Because we've all been there. I've been there. We've all been there. And you get it back, you know, it's very true. Half the battle is just getting on that bike, right? Getting motivated, getting on that bike. You know, take a shower in the morning, wake yourself up, give yourself that extra half hour so you don't feel stressed out about, you know, not getting there in time or whatever, getting to work in time. Do a practice run on Saturday or Sunday afternoon or something when it's less traffic, you know, get yourself a little more motivated. You know, the ultimate, if you have a buddy you can ride with, that can definitely help with the motivation. You can help each other out. So anyway, guys, what do you think? Leave a comment section below. We'll see you next time. Woo! Up the hill. Out the hill. Woo!